Hi there, I'm here to talk to you about Strathclyde's LLB Law Graduate Entry Programme. My name is Lindsay. I'm a lecturer here in the Law School at Strathclyde. I teach on two of our undergraduate modules and also on a fourth year module. I'm also the Programme Director for the Graduate Entry LLB Programme. So as part of that role, I advise students on their module choices, and I also deal with any academic issues that arise throughout the programme. So I'm going to briefly talk a little bit about the graduate entry degree at Strathclyde, tell you a little bit about it and why you might want to consider Strathclyde, and come and join us here. The University of Strathclyde is based in the heart of Glasgow city centre. We have a vibrant and diverse group of students, and we were voted the UK University of the Year in 2026 and also the Scottish University of the Year in 2026. So let me tell you a little bit about our programme, the Graduate Entry LLB, or sometimes called the Accelerated LLB programme. This is a programme specifically designed for graduates from other disciplines to allow them to gain a law degree in a shorter amount of time than it normally would. So when you come here, you will complete the 3 years of the regular LLB, that's the law degree, which would normally, it would take the full 3 years, but you would study it over 2 years. The programme covers all of the professional subjects that are required by the Law Society of Scotland. These are the subjects that you need to study if you want to go on to become a solicitor in Scotland. If you're interested in becoming an advocate, then you can also choose to study the necessary modules that are required by the Faculty of Advocates as well. It is possible to study this programme part-time, so this normally means that you would complete the course in 4 years rather than 2. However, please do note that we don't currently offer any evening classes or any distance learning, so part-time study still takes place during the daytime. On completion of the LLB, it's also possible to transfer to our full-time honours programme. So this would mean that you would do an additional honours year and then you would gain an LLB with honours should you want to. However, this is not required for entry to the legal profession, so most of our graduates who've done this programme did not go on and do that. So if we look at this slide, you can see a little bit more detail about the course structure here. The modules normally covered over 3 years are done in 2, as I've mentioned. In your first year of study, you will go directly into year 2. You study 7 modules in year 2 that are each worth 20 credits. This gains you 140 credits for the year. You will also then receive 80 credits for prior study in your previous degree, meaning that you will finish year 2 with 220 credits. All of the modules in year 2 are compulsory, so everyone is going to be studying the same curriculum. In year 3, you will then study 5 compulsory modules that are also each worth 20 credits, and then on top of that you get to choose a further 2 modules from the law school's list of electives. This means that at the end of year 3, you will gain another 140 credits, which is the necessary credits that you need to graduate with the LLB. You'll notice that much of the course is built around the compulsory subjects. As I mentioned previously, these are the subjects that you are required to have by the Law Society of Scotland, but our elective modules means that this is your chance to pick additional subjects, and you can choose things that interest you. So the options tend to change each year, but there is a wide variety of modules to choose from. As I already mentioned, you can choose to do the modules that are necessary, that are required by the Faculty of Advocates in Scotland should you wish to go on and become an advocate. We sometimes offer modules on English law if you're interested in what's happening down south, and we have modules that are based on international law as well. So I study at Strathclyde. Again, our campus is based in Glasgow city centre. It hosts a vibrant and diverse student body. At Strathclyde Law School, you would be taught by research active academics like myself, who will work on current challenges within the law, such as AI, banking law, housing law, employment law, and even sports law. Strathclyde also has a long tradition of championing social justice, so many of our staff work in areas such as human rights, housing law, and gender sexuality in the law. The law school also operates a student-run law clinic that you can apply to join, and there is also the Strathclyde Mooting Society and also the Student Law Society. In terms of career paths and opportunities, our graduate entry LLB students tend to be career focused, and most of our graduates enter the legal profession after completing the Diploma in Professional Legal Practice and then a 2-year traineeship at a law firm. Trained Scottish lawyers are increasingly in demand in England and even further afield. More generally, the LLB is a highly sought after degree when it comes to most business opportunities, non-legal graduate schemes and other professions, things like accountancy for instance. So working as a solicitor in Scotland is not the only path our graduates take, but we do recognise that many of them are undertaking this degree specifically in order to become legally qualified in Scotland. Our graduates have found work in all areas of legal practice. So finally, if you're interested and you want to find out more, or you want to apply to study the Graduate Entry LLB at Strathclyde, you can find out more about our programme and also the application link on our website, which is listed below. And if you have any further questions or need any additional information, you can also email the Law School admin team and we'd be happy to help. Thank you.